Hey, how's it going, guys? In case you don't know who I am, my name is Yasir, and yes, it's a real name. It's Arabic, but I know a lot of you guys have seen a lot of videos online about Motor Club of America and how you can take $40 and turn it into 80 and all this other stuff, all this other hype. And I really just wanted to kind of just break the company down for you so that you can really see the value in what you'll be sharing with other people, and as well as making a nice commission from it. So as you might know or might not know, Motor Club of America was founded in 1926, and they've been just providing people with legal benefits and other security benefits that they need, for things that just happen in everyday life. And as the years went on, their customer base just exploded because people liked their product and services. I won't really say product. Hold on just a second. Something popped up on the screen. Okay. I couldn't read what the text said because I got eye problems. But anyway, as I was saying, people really enjoyed having their services, and more often than not, their customers had a very, very high retention rate because their services everybody needs anyway. So they continued to add upon the services and expand their locations and everything. So now 2013, what you have is a rock solid company that's been in business for just short of a century. I mean, that's huge, because especially in 1926, everybody knows that was before the Great Depression, and so many companies that were going at the time fell under because they just didn't have the income. They didn't have any sustainability. But Motor Club of America survived. They weathered the storm, and for a very good reason. So I just wanted to tell you guys that that may think, okay, well, so many people are making so much money, there has to be a scam going on, or there has to be a catch. And I'm here to clear that up. People are really beginning to understand the power of online marketing and being able to get the word out to a massive amount of people. Whereas probably 10, 11, 12 years ago, the best way to get word out was word of mouth, passing out business cards, holding hotel meetings and things like that, and drawing on a little white chalkboard the compensation plan and everything else that the company had to offer. And now you can do all that stuff, but there's the addition of being able to reach a nation of people, billions of people, that probably had no idea that MCA even existed, and they're loving the fact that it's cost less than AAA does and any other motor club that provides serious benefits for people. And then the addition of being able to be heavily compensated just for getting people involved with the company. Now, if you don't know the compensation plan, you get paid $80 for referring a person into the company. And once they get their membership enrolled, you'll get $80, the following Friday. Now, how they pay is you get paid every week, direct deposit to your bank account, but you get paid off of the previous week's work. Just like in a job, you come in and you work that whole week, and then they tally up what your hours are, and then you get paid the next week, based on what you worked the last week. So MCA is no different. The only difference is that you have the opportunity to make far more than you would at any full-time job, really, if you put in the work and you know the techniques to use and everything like that to get sales. And so it's just awesome. It's awesome. I personally bring in probably anywhere between 8 and 10 people a week. So you guys do the math. And if you don't know how to do math, I'll go ahead and pull out my, well, not pull out my calculator, but I'll pull it up on the computer so I can crunch some numbers with you guys so you can see the power. And I'm going to have to put my old man glasses back on so I can see, because my screen resolution is a little small. Okay. Now, say for example you just get one person a day for 6 days out of the week, because the 7th day is going to be the start, or part of the 7th day is going to be the start of the new pay week. So let's just say 80 times 7. That's $560 in a week's time. Let's clear that out again. Let's say that you really start figuring out how to work the business, and you really start getting some people coming in. So we'll just say you get 6 people a day, and we'll go 80 times 6, and then we're going to multiply that by, let's just say, 6 days out of the week. That's $2,880. Now, if you are like me, I've been in this industry for 7 years now, so I really learned how to just generate leads and follow up and close and all that stuff, which by joining my team I'll teach you everything. So don't worry if you're new to online marketing and you feel like, oh, I won't be able to talk to people. I'll show you how to close leads without ever talking to anybody. It's actually pretty easy. So let's just say on my average day I bring in anywhere from 8 to 12 people. So let's just go the max that I've seen. Let's go 12 people times 80. Alright, that's 960. And then we multiply that by 6 days out of the week, $5,760. So, I mean, and it just goes on and on from there. And then, I mean, you get paid team override for your teammates bringing in people. So you get leveraged income. You'll get $6 for every person in your network that's bringing in people. And that can, especially if you have a big team like I have, you're going to see big checks, big deposits being put in your bank account every week. And I'm telling you guys, a little bit about me. If you didn't watch my other YouTube video about how life was for me before I came into in the industry, I'll give you a little rundown about me. I've done almost every kind of crappy job you could think of, even down to cleaning toilets, and just I shudder just thinking about it. But I knew there was a better way to make a living. I knew that wasn't it for me. I knew I was going through all that struggle for a reason. I had a car, a really nice car, by the way, and I had that repossessed. I was renting out a house. It was a rent-to-own kind of thing. I lost a job that wanted me to come in on some snow and ice, and that's something I just don't do. And so it basically came down to me either putting in, this particular boss had just really gotten on my nerves, and just even incidents prior to that, and I just said, you know what, I'm done. I don't have to sit here and put up with it. As soon as you realize you don't have to put up with what you're going through, you'll break free. So that's what I did, and as a result, I had the freedom, but I had no money. And the car that I had, I got a car after I had the other one repossessed, which was a little beat up 83 Honda Accord, and it got me to certain points, but then it broke down, so I was carless, jobless, and almost homeless. You know, I had to move back in with my parents, and that's something as a grown man you never want to have to do, or an adult period. But so I did all that, and then the economy just kept getting worse. Jobs were harder and harder to find, and I just said, you know what? I said, let me dive back into this internet marketing thing. I had experienced and kind of dabbled around in it when I was in high school, around my senior year of high school. And I didn't really understand how the business could really change my life. As a high school student, I was just looking to make some extra cash. And, you know, there was a learning curve, not as big as it is today, but, you know, I made some money, and I had some bad sponsors that really didn't show me how they were making all this money, so I educated myself. And then I linked up with a guy by the name of Brian, and he really just taught me how to build virtually any business, and he taught me how to do it using free methods, because he built his businesses. This guy makes almost 7 figures a month, and he did it using free traffic, free methods, free advertising. So he knew that I was struggling, and he taught me all of his methods, and I just took it and ran with it. So when MCA came along, you know, I really had a good, strong base, and I wanted to see if the company was real, just like everybody else. You know, you see and hear stuff about it, and you just want to see what's up with it. So I started promoting it and telling people about the benefits, handing out flyers and things like that. And once I started seeing people join, and one person called me and was like, dude, I wish I had had this years ago, because anybody that's got a vehicle knows crap happens. You run over a stone the wrong way, it could bust your tire. You know, mechanical equipment in your car. You got to think of a vehicle as just like a computer. It's got bits and pieces and parts that work together to help make it run. Now, when one of those parts fails, and trust me, they will at some point, then you need to have an insurance policy. I won't call it insurance, because it's an assurance policy. That means should something happen, you know, you've got a way to be protected. It assures you that when you go out and something happens, you're going to be taken care of. So, you know, once I started getting those payments in and actually started seeing people use their benefits, myself included, I've had to use them, so I'm glad I had them and still have them to this day. I really saw that this was a company that I could believe in. And, I mean, not only were they paying a tremendous amount of money just for referring people to get their own membership packages at $19.95 a month, their product and services are just out of this world. I mean, there's just so much you can get out of your membership package. I mean, just one single benefit alone is worth twice the amount of what you pay per month. You get vision, prescription, dental discounts. So, you know, you go get your eyewear or something like that, they'll knock off some. You know, get your medication, they'll knock off some for that. And I've actually got a video on my YouTube channel, where I actually show me saving about 30% on some medication that I had to pick up for someone. So, you know, the benefits are just too real. They're just too real. And asking less than $20 a month for all of that stuff that you get, that you're going to use, I mean, you just can't beat it. And the compensation, like I said, it's retired people. It's caused me not to have to go out and look for a job. And I mean, I just can't thank the company enough for what it is they've done. You know, they've provided for me. Because if I hadn't gotten involved in really, well, I built a few other businesses before MCA, but sometimes when businesses reach their lifespan, they kind of start to dry out, and your team members might die out. If it's a residual opportunity, they might drop off, and you start noticing your commissions going down month after month. Things like that can happen. But with MCA, I mean, it's something that has serious longevity, and the fact that they've been around this long should tell anyone that wants to get involved with MCA that it's not going anywhere. It's only just going to continue to get bigger. And the organization got over 9 million people. And another thing to take into account for all you business heads out there, I'm one too, but the customer to sales associate ratio is extremely high. Okay, and if you know business, you know that you want to get involved with a company that has a very high customer to sales associate ratio, which means that people are buying. They're getting involved, they're getting their membership, they're staying with the company, and there are other people getting paid from it. If you get involved with a company that has more people making money or trying to make money, and you have customers dropping off, then you know that that's probably a product that you don't really want to spend your time on. But yeah, I mean, MCA is they're crazy for this package, like really. And there are 3 packages. You can go with a starter package, the gold package, and now they have a platinum package. Now the platinum allows you even more discounts. Like if you go to get your car serviced, you can get discounts on that. And they also have a platinum matrix, and that's I'll make another video on that. That's just awesome. But I just made this video to tell you guys, if you have seen, or if somebody's offered you, a spot on their team with MCA, take it, because I'm telling you, it's changing people's lives. It's helped continue to change mine. So get involved, start making some good money for yourself. Stop being a slave to the mentality, oh, I have to get a job, and because all your job is a pyramid scheme. If you come into work late, you get written up or you get fired. The guy at the top, he comes in late in his Ferrari or Bentley or Porsche or whatever it is that you helped him earn, and he's throwing his weight around and saying he wants things this way and that way. You don't have to live that life. When I wake up every morning or afternoon, the first thing I do, I just check my campaigns out, see how they're doing, and the rest, I mean, I might post some ads or something like that just to, keep myself relevant. But I'm not slaving it. It's summertime. It's the time where you should be outside enjoying yourself, or traveling. This is travel season. Who wants to be stuck in a cubicle with no windows, all summer? I know I sure as heck don't, and I bet you don't either. But people do these things and stick with it because it's comfortable for them. They feel like they have security. But I'm telling you, you don't know security until you're working for yourself. And the techniques that I'll show you really show you how to go about being your own boss, and I'll teach you all kinds of techniques that I use today to help you make some great money and never have to answer to anybody. I mean, that's just a great feeling. It really is. So like I said, if you've been thinking about joining MCA, stop thinking about it. Just do it. You won't regret it, and I'm going to help you get paid next Friday. Think I'm playing? Just join and find out. Alright guys, well, I've gone on long enough. I'm going to put the link to my page in the description so you can join, and then I'm also going to give you my Facebook and my email, so you'll have access to me. And I'm still doing my promotion for those people that take action and join MCA. I will give you the 2 pieces of expensive free software for free that are going to really automate your business. So anyway, take care, you guys.